Today I'm going to show you how to make a helping hand soldering station. Very easy, very cheap. One trip to the hardware store, about 10-15 minutes of time, and you got yourself a soldering station. I'm Dave with Stringing It Together, and let's dive in. So you're going to need some metal wire. This one's a 1/16 of an inch gauge. You're going to need some wire cutters, 4 little banana clips, a tape measure, and a drill, and some super glue. So I want 4 arms in my soldering station, so I'm going to cut 8 strips to an equal size. Now I'm cutting them to 8 inches. Depends on how long you want your arm to be. You can always trim it up later, so it's better to go longer than shorter. So the next thing is going to be taking 2 of those wires and twisting them together. So you're going to use a drill, and I forgot to mention you're going to need some pliers. So you're going to stick 2 ends into the drill, tighten them up so they're nice and tight, and then you're going to hold on to the other end with the pliers. You want to make sure you're holding on really tight so it doesn't slip like I did here. You'll get the hang of it by the 4th one. Then you're going to find a drill bit that's the same size as the twisted wire, and I've cut a 2x6 here for my base. You can use a different type of piece of wood. I like having the thickness because it adds a bit more weight and stability. You can also use metal if you want. You can add a magnet to it. You can really do whatever you want with this. Now you don't have to do this next part, but what I like to do for soldering 2 wires together for some extra stability is getting 2 more banana clips, finding a drill bit that's the same size, drilling 2 holes, and that way you have a very strong, sturdy clip that you can solder 2 wires together with. And the next step is going to be gluing them on. You have to use medium viscosity CA glue or super glue. That way it'll fill the crack and it won't drip down. So glue them on, let it tack up for a little bit, and then stick them in the holes. At this point you can trim them to a shorter size if you need to. You can glue them in if you want more stability. It's up to you. So I'll give you a demonstration in a moment, but while I got you here, don't forget to give this a thumbs up. Hit subscribe if you want to see more videos like this where I'm teaching guitar players how to fix and customize their own instruments. And if you want to learn more about guitar wiring in general, I'll link to a playlist. Go to the description below, and that'll have, it's a 7-video mini course basically that'll teach you the basics of guitar wiring. And there's a downloadable cheat sheet that goes along with it, which you can also just download. It'll give you a jump start into guitar wiring. So let's try this thing out.